Hey, it is, I think it's December, is it December 5th or 4th today? December 5th. Alright, so it's Thursday, December 5th. And, I'm sitting here, I'm not feeling so well. I think Cecil cursed me with an ancient stolen Egyptian artifact that has affected my health. Andrea just gave me a bottle of pure vitamin C. She mixed it with, drinking water. She said, guzzle this, and, you should feel better. It's like pure sunshine. I like that. I like being given things that are pure sunshine. I like to think of myself as pure sunshine. It's not bad. So I'm trying to feel better. I just went upstairs and said, I gotta feel better. I gotta get myself like in the right frame of mind because this is the point in time when inspiration is really hitting for Cyberfrog 2. And it's coming fast and furious. You really do have to keep. I don't know what it is, that whatever receptacle it is, your heart, your mind, everything. Your ears. Just listen to what's around you. You got to keep it all open and ready for inspiration and ideas to hit you because they do. And I get excited. I don't know who to talk to about it except for Andrea. Yeah, I try to talk to your boy Zach about it. I'm like, what do you think of this idea? And he's like, oh, that's cool. But I mean, nobody, you're going to find that like nobody cares about the beginning stages of your comic book as much as you do. You want it to be important. You want people to care about it, but the people are only really going to care about the finished product, and that's only if it's good. So a lot of these things, a lot of these ideas that come from wherever they come from, they just kind of stay with you, and you write it down. You think about it. It changes maybe the way you were going to present an idea or take the story, and it's just got to it's got to stay there, and you've just got to kind of be happy that good ideas are coming to you, even if you can't share them. And when is it going to be that people are going to be reading Cyberfrog Blood Honey Cyberfrog Blood Honey, Cyberfrog Rekt Planet, which is what this is. This is I think this is like the ninth page now that I've got for Cyberfrog Rekt Planet, and I thought I should kind of use my All Caps Comics channel to kind of keep a diary about it, kind of talk about the making of it. If only for me. I don't even know if anybody will watch this video. I don't know if anybody is still subscribed. But it's like I kind of wish, looking back, that I had kept a little bit of a record of Cyberfrog Blood Honey. It's just looking back just to see what I was thinking when I was working on it, and that would be more interesting to me 10 years from now maybe than even today. So Doug TenNaples' Earthworm Jim is going out. People are receiving it, and it's pretty great. He's doing something that I kind of thought about doing. He made a box to keep everything in. Now the thing about it is that you might think, oh, that's too expensive. It's too expensive to make a box. Well, it is kind of expensive. It's going to be a little bit expensive, but is it that much more expensive creating your own shipping box, than it is to actually buy mailing supplies? And if you're actually using these Gemini mailers that people are talking about, that costs a certain amount of money. Why wouldn't you increase the perception of value by making your own, with your artwork imprinted on it and everything? Now, Doug just did it, and I gotta say, it looks great. I already have plans to do something similar, but like, I don't want to say but better than that, but way better than that. It's like I've had that discussion already, on the air with people with regards to Rainbow the Brute, and those plans are going to carry over to Cyberfrog 2. The thing about what we're doing here, crowdfunding these comics, is that we have so many. It's just an infinite number of possibilities about what we can do, about the things that we can make. For me, it's a matter of always going to be a matter of quality control first. I would like to go faster. I'd like to be able to draw faster, but I got to be honest with you. this stuff takes longer to draw. It just does. There's no way around it. I mean, there are some artists who are able to do 4 pages a day, and their style kind of invites that, but that's not the way I draw. That's not what I want to do. Obviously, my stuff is very baroque and time consuming. So I can't produce as much content as quickly, but uh, when it comes to presentation, when it comes to planning to get it out at a certain time, getting almost all of it finished before you go ahead and put it up for pre-order, that's thing number one. That's the main concern. But the second thing is to make sure that the presentation is incredible. Learned a lot of bad lessons with Cyberfrog Blood Honey. A lot of stuff that you don't want to, a lot of mistakes that you don't want to repeat, and that's, I guess, part of the process. But this book has to be incredible, and it will be. It's going to be a lot more action packed, a lot more character stuff, a lot more insight into who these people are, and what they want, what their goals are. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to completion so that people can read this. But that's it. Let me just wanted to do a check-in. Look at this. There's a update from Red Rooster that just came in. Let me see what it says. Art update. Red Rooster is in full swing with art and color. We're happy to share with you some new color art. Look at this. Yeah. I'll say this. Mitch Breitweiser is a really, really great artist. He and Elizabeth together do great work. Go over there and take a look. I guess this is probably, if you backed Red Rooster, this update will be up there. Thank you for riding with us. Hope everyone has a great week, and we'll check back with you all soon. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You can definitely crawl up your own orifices, trying to make the greatest thing on earth, and at some point, you do have to let it go. Cyberfrog Blood Honey was a lot of, just kind of like, oh, I could keep doing this forever. Let me make this 100 pages long. And I probably should have just cut it off at page 48, and just let it go, and then put those other pages into Rekt Planet. But you don't want to stop. Like it really is a strange phenomenon once you're into it. You never want to actually stop working on it and making it bigger, making it better. This one's a lot more tightly planned. It is just gonna be 48 pages, and if I want to, if I feel like I need to go past that, I will, and I'll just offer another miniature book or something like that, along with the campaign, with whatever supplementary material I feel like I need. It's just it doesn't make sense to just go on and on and on. You do have to have the plan and the discipline to be able to stop and say, this is good enough, this is great, this is let's get this to the readers, and then let's move on and do something new. Alright, so that's it. Just a quick video, and I'm gonna be up working on this. Go back to the fulfillment center tomorrow morning, and people should be getting all the remaining orders of Cyberfrog Blood Honey will be in people's hands. I think everything's going to be done by next week. Everything will be in everyone's hands next week. It's going to be great. And then we can concentrate fully on Cyberfrog 2, which I plan to launch, God willing, in February. But I want it to be like 80% finished, and I want it to be an extraordinary thing. I've got to get the covers finished beforehand. I got to get the special packaging finished beforehand. All of this stuff done. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but at least I've learned a thing or two. All right, everyone. See you later.